Hi! Today we are going to be talking about Trisha Paytas, and I'm letting you know right from the beginning because everyone's been asking for me to talk about it. We did a collaboration on my third channel. You probably already saw it. If you didn't, check it out if you want to, but we talked about a lot of stuff in that video and we went into some interesting stuff, you know, and everyone's still wondering what happened, what are your thoughts, what was she like, what did you do off camera, how long were you there for, and in this video, I want to tell you about it. And we're gonna do it while eating seafood. King crab legs, lobster tails, scallops. I'm so excited. So anyways, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm so glad to be home. I'm in my room. But I'm not here for long. I leave in like literally a week. So I'll also tell you about that later as well. So my life is crazy. I'm always all over the place. But today we're gonna talk about the Trisha Paytas collab, my thoughts, what happened, and we're gonna get into some Blove seafood sauce. Let's go. Bye. Today we're having a seafood boil to celebrate me coming home. I'm back home, yes I am. Hi, I'm back home. Shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello, I'm back home. Shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello, I'm back home. We are back from Los Angeles. Now it's time to eat seafood boil. Oh my god, I'm cringy. Ouch, that really hurt. We're having king crab legs, lobster tails. Lobster, we have claws. Ooh, I'm gonna show you how to open them and show you how to eat them. Look at that. They're really hot and steamy. These just got out of the boiler. Now, shout out to my husband because he helped me cook all of this. So if you're watching, I love you. You guys go to his Instagram and leave him a special thank you because without him, I would be like, oh my god, I don't even know what I would do. I can't cook to save my life. He cooked these shrimps in butter and garlic. The potatoes were cooked in butter. We ran out of corn. I know. I wish we didn't. And I'm too hungry to go buy some. Oh, and down here we have some scallops. Where are the scallops? Oh, I love scallops. And we have Bloves spicy seafood sauce, which is a butter-based sauce. And it has onions and brown sugar and lots of spice. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And I'm back home. Yay! Oh, and cheers. We're gonna sip a little tea in this video. Everyone's like, alright, the collab with Trisha is over. How did it go? Was she fake? Was it planned? Was it staged? Tell us the truth. So, I'm gonna tell you the truth, because I always do. So, cheers to my eating show. Except when I'm joking and I say I bought a house. Oh my god, that was so obviously being funny, but oh well. Oh, you guys. That's so out of character for me. I would never talk like that. Okay. Oh, cheers. We have some things to talk about, seriously though. Cheers to my eating show. I'm back home. All right. What are we gonna start with? Let's do a king crab leg. Why not? Let's do it. Ouch. Oh. Oh, look at that. So this is what you do. You snap it. You want to look at the pretty king crab legs while I'm doing this? Yeah, check them out. All right, so what you do is take some shears, some kitchen scissors, and you cut like this, and you cut the other side. I'm dripping into my water. Okay, bye. This is lemon water, by the way. What was I gonna say? Seafood's healthy. You guys know I eat really unhealthy. That's what I do. It's a lot of fun. But now and then I'm trying to do more seafood. Ooh, because it's way healthy for you. There's no denying it, unless you're vegan and there's bias. But seriously, seafood is so good for you. Dip it into here. Oh, look at olive. Oh my god. Ooh, cheers. Oh, let me get a lemon too. Oh my god. Ooh, ouch, ouch. Hot and steamy. We're gonna put some lemon on here. Fresh lemon. Ooh, squeeze it, squeeze it. Mmm. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ouch. Mmm. Healthy. Mmm. Minus the butter. You can't do it without the butter though. It's, mmm. Oh my god. I can see it's halfway gone already. That's the thing about king crab legs. Let's do some lobster now. So how are you today? How are you today? That's what I say. All right, so what you do is you cut like this and cut down the body. Oh, this is the tail. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks when I did the boiling crab for the first time with Honey Eats. I miss my friends. You guys, Los Angeles was amazing. Honestly though, it's mostly amazing because of the friendships I have there. Really good friends. I came home, my parents were like, so, you know, it was my brother, my sister, the boyfriend was not here, but Orion was here. Everyone was sitting on the couch, like, tell us what happened. I'm like, honestly, I have such good friends there. They really take care of me. They really care about me. They look out for me. My friends in Los Angeles are really kind. And, you know, Los Angeles has that stigma of, like, you know, nose stuck up in the air, snobbery, you know, rich, no one cares about you except themselves type of thing. But not my friends. They go above and beyond to make me happy. Cheers. I love lobster tail. I really do. And sometimes I eat it and my mouth tingles and I'm thinking, oh, I'm allergic, and then sometimes I don't. I think it depends where you get them. I've had some lobsters where it's just like, it tastes like metal. And this taste just melts in your mouth. So sweet and sugary. Oh, alright, so let's talk about Trisha. Everyone wants to know. First and foremost, we said it in the collab because we knew. People were like, oh, it's staged. Which is, you know, a good look. People say things when they're uncomfortable, like, you know, maybe we were a little uncomfortable because, you know, we didn't know that would ever happen. So we were like giggly, hee. But honestly, off camera, we warmed up to each other. But anyways, yeah. How on earth? Now listen, I'm not the brightest person. She's not the brightest person, no offense, Trisha. We are not these masterminds that will sit and calculate and plan and script out 3 years worth of content. Like, who has time for that, number one? How would we waste our time doing that? I didn't know I would have millions of followers. I didn't even know I'd be out of Colombia. Do you think she actively wanted to lose 100,000 subscribers? That's not something you plan for. Ooh, she lost over 100K subs because of me. That's not something you plan. No one wants that. And her responses were so bad that clearly she was trying to hide. You know, she didn't really respond to anything. She put my name in the block list. She disabled her comments and waited for it to go away. Wow. I normally don't like the nubs. That's very good. You know what I mean? Like, if this was planned and milking it, it would have been like that Shannon Steven thing where it's like back and forth immediately. Trisha didn't do any of it. She wouldn't even say my name. She disabled the comments. She didn't even want. Knowing Trisha, she would have milked it. Video after video after video, trying to make me look bad. No. She was running scared. So I'm just saying, I personally don't appreciate it. Like, when I see comments like that, especially on my Instagram, they're like, you faked it, I'm so disappointed. I'm like, I'm disappointed you would even say that. Like, what? That makes everything I went through feel worse. You know? It makes it feel worse. It's like, wow, like, what? I love seafood. Especially Bloves Sauce. You know, I literally cried myself to sleep sometimes. I literally was embarrassed. She mocked me over and over and over. That's not something I wanted. Hell no. And why would she do that to someone with 15,000 subs? To plan it out that will, like, what? So, please don't say that. I mean, people will think because other people recently just tried replicating it, it backfired. So they're automatically going to think, well, they must have done it too. Their thing happened literally in 3 days. Our things took years. I didn't even know we would ever talk. It was uncomfortable. Ask anyone I've ever collabed with. When they ask about Trisha and I tell them the truth, I'm like, I was sad, I was uncomfortable, I don't know what to do. That's not, I wouldn't even lie to my friends, you know? For a video. Listen, I don't need views. Like, we all like views. That's part of the YouTube game. But I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my food. I'm telling stories. I'm cracking jokes. I'm living my life. My views are great. I don't, you know, 2 million views from the Trisha video. Okay, well, I get 15 million views every month from just eating. Listen. It would make more sense if I was small and I exposed her the minute I got home trying to get some clout, but I didn't. Like, I wish people wouldn't say that. It makes me feel hurt. I don't know how to explain it other than I feel hurt. I feel like, so what, the pain I went through and the embarrassment was just a joke to people. Or they think I wanted that, or that she wanted to lose all those followers. You know how many people canceled her tour? You know, she told me she lost thousands of dollars from her Patreon. Thousands. This is not something you plan out and think about for years. No, 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 no. So please don't say that. It wasn't planned. I know people want to think that because some things are planned on YouTube, but that certainly was not. Yeah. Makes me sad, makes me angry, like, wow. People really think that? Or they're just trying to get under her skin or whatever. I don't know, but that kind of sucks. Because she told, when we were sitting on the couch in her living room and she was telling me the things she said she was having anxiety attack, panic attacks. Because no one's ever come for her like that. And I don't, it was, also here's the thing too, I think I brought up in her club, if we planned it, I would have waited till the Toddy thing ended. Don't you think if I won the most amount of views, I would have waited for that to, I posted it like around 2 or 3 days when the H3H3 happened and the Toddy versus James Charles. So no one talked about my video till like a couple weeks later. Thank God I didn't know my message would get out there. But I didn't put ads in the video. I didn't spam her. I didn't bring it up over and over. I made the video and I walked away. So, ouch, ouch. Please don't say that. Please stop thinking that. Well, I can't tell you what to think. You can think what, if you want to think that. What am I gonna do? You know what I mean? But I think too, what's really telling is just the fact that I was respectful and I stayed silent for a long time. That's very telling about the motive, you know? Because, I don't know. I don't want to have bad blood with people over anything. Cheers. Oh, look at this king crab leg. Let me get another minute. Dip it. Ooh, dip it. Oh, look at all this butter. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, get my, getting my thing. It's slipping in my hand. You're like, what are you doing? Wow. Wow. So there's that. Now, what was it like? I was so nervous. She was nervous. I was actually not nervous until the moment I saw her. So, well, we kind of talked about when I met her at Zach's place. That was easier because there were other people there. And that's the only way we probably would have ever met, to be completely honest. Actually, in my past, I've met with some other YouTubers who, the first time we met, made sure other people were there. So, in case they didn't like me, they didn't know how to say, hi, I have to go, or it's just some people are more, you know. Anyways, there's 2 other people, and Zach, and then me and Trisha, when we first met. And that really broke the ice, and Zach came up with an idea to, like, we talked about it on our channel, I'll have to go into it again, but break the ice and kind of tell a story, not really, but kind of, where it's like, trying to make a resolution without saying anything. It was a silent video, which left a lot to the imagination. I think it was really nice of him to do it. Again, he was so nice to ask me before. First of all, it was just gonna be him and Trisha. Then she was like, can we do a 3-way with Nick? And he kind of, they both brought up the idea. So I think because I used to talk about to Zach. I've known Zach a long time, back when he had like 3,000 subscribers. People don't know. It's not like he was like, oh, let me, people wonder, why is Zach like buddies with Nikocado out of all the mukbangers? It's because I was nice and friendly to him before he was Zach ASMR, like as you know him today. I even like talked about in my videos. I'm like, oh, because he used to comment, I'm like, oh, who's this guy? So anyways, I used to tell him about Trisha before, obviously before this even happened, like a year ago, half a year ago. And I used to be bothered. I would tell him, I'm like, just, it bothers me. It bothers me. Like, why do I have to feel haunted by this experience? Like, ugh. I remember the first time we met in person, we were talking about it. and we're sitting outside of my Airbnb. And I told him, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, it hurts. Anyways, so, and that was before like my first exposing video. That was like before Sass ASMR and everything. Anyways, yeah, so, meeting Trisha. So the day that we were supposed to collab, I wasn't nervous until like, she's like, okay, I'm on my way. I'm like, oh my God, this is really happening. Oh my God, this can't be happening. My God. I showered 2 times. I was so afraid. Like, brushed my teeth and flossed like a crazy person, like over and over. I'm like, I'm nervous. Went to the gym, sweated out some water weight. It's just water weight. And she picked me up, went into her car, and the moment I got in there, it was just, I could tell she was nervous. I was very nervous, and we were just looking at each other. I'm like, oh my God, we're doing this. And she's like, we're doing this. Are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. I just, it's real emotions for us. You don't understand. Like, I turn on the camera, I tell my story, she turns on her camera, she deflects or whatever, you know? And it's like, then we have millions of people judging us and being angry at me or her. Oh, Nick did it for views. Oh, Trisha's mean. But, you know, everyone has hundreds of opinions. And at the end of the day, it's just me and her with our own minds behind the camera thinking like, wow. So, ooh, I love scallops. So, first I was just gonna go over, and here's the thing, we were gonna do 2 separate days, or spread them out like morning and evening, because mukbangs get really full. But then she said, ooh, that potato's not good. Then she said, Nick, I would rather do it back to back, stuff it in, or just hang out in between, because I know myself. She's like, I am flaky on everyone. Honestly, I really thought it was super deliberate back in the day, before I knew her, before I met her, before I see how she acts off camera. And this is not an insult, Trisha, it's just kind of who she is, and she says it in her videos. She is all over the place. She is chaotic in her mind, and I thought it was very personal. I mean, kind of was. She talked about it a lot. She made fun of me a lot. Someone sent me a clip of her on YouNow bringing it up again. I didn't even see it. I would have used it in my video as receipts because I was trying to get as much evidence as I could. But I didn't even see that one chat that she was doing with someone else. And, ouch. Again, it just hurts. When I see that, I'm like, oh. I felt like a kid in school being, you know, bullied or something. It was just, it hurts so much. And anyways, I know we've already said sorry, she apologized, so I'm not trying to bring it all over again, but you know, you don't say sorry and all of a sudden it's over. It takes time. You process the information. You stop talking about it, blah, blah, blah. Well, today's my last day, so stop talking about it. It's very recent. I just published the video last night. That's why I'm making this video, because everyone's asking. So, and she's like, Nick, if we don't do it back to back or in the same day, I know myself, I will get sidetracked. Like, I don't know if she wants me to say this, maybe not, because we're trying to trust each other. She told me some secrets. I told her some secrets. But anyways, I will just say, because I don't think it's that incriminating. And it kind of supports her side. I was with her literally for 7 hours one day, and the other day like 5 or 6 hours. I spent a lot of time with her, just us. And then, you know, 5 hours with Zach and her. Her phone's on silent all day. And like, she picked it up to show me something, and she had like 10 missed calls, texts. She doesn't even look at them. I thought it was very personal, and yes, it did seem personal again because she brought it up and stuff. But I kind of understand now. This is probably just how she is, and it's something she's working on. At least she said, you know, so that kind of shifted my perspective a little bit, honestly. And truly, I'm like, she might do this to a lot of people and not even realize how it makes them feel, or Well, so there's that. So anyways, we decided to film 2 one day. Wow, this is a long story. So I get into the car. Let's do Chick-Fil-A first. Let's go to the drive-thru. So the whole time we're talking about other YouTubers, talking about haters and commenters and YouTube algorithm, because as YouTubers, we don't really have a big support group. We have managers, we have people, contacts from Google, but they don't really, there's only so much they can do, you know? And YouTube's very problematic. So we really, no matter who the person is, we definitely can bond over that. Things don't get paid, things don't get monetized. Oh, she gets flagged because it's inappropriate. Oh, I get flagged because I'm crying. Like, it just, because we're creators, you know? Whether you're doing pranks or reactions or skits or a new character or just reviews or whatever, like, we all suffer from this YouTube. All the little things that happens, the algorithm. Ugh. So, I'm gonna slow down with the butter. I'm starting to feel it. Ooh. We talked and talked and talked and talked. We go to Chick-fil-A. And the girl's like, oh, you again. And I'm thinking like, Trisha, how good of a customer are you here? And she burst out laughing. She's like, I know, right? I can't stop eating. Do you know we're both Tauruses? Tauruses supposedly are food obsessed. And dramatic. We're born like 3 days apart or something. Or maybe a week. You can look it up, probably. Famous birthdays or something. So, we get the Chick-fil-A. I go to get my card. She's like, no, I got you. I'm like, oh, that's so nice of you. And we go home. We set up. Her house smelled so good. I wasn't just like fishing for, you know, brownie points, and I wasn't just handing out compliments because I thought I had to. I honestly was like, wow, it smells so good in here. And it's like a museum. She has all these photos of herself and pictures, drawings of herself, and that sounds so funny. She's just proud of what she does. She's proud of what she creates, and I don't blame her. I do the same. I mean, well, I don't, but maybe I will one day. Well, she's done a lot more than me. You know, music videos and portraits and photo shoots, and I just eat and talk about my life. You know. She's done a lot of big things, accomplishments, reality TV, blah, blah, blah. So, we're both very nervous. I took 1 shot of alcohol. I was like, hey, can I? I'm getting, like, really nervous. My heart's fluttering. Yeah, that's why I get so upset when people are like, oh, you planned it. Like, I'm over here freaking out. She was afraid, and we're like, okay, we can do this. Like, because again, people had tried to replicate. There's people who have how do I even say that? Replicated. Can I talk? There's other people who have made fake drama after us and tried to like use us and put our names in their tags and try to come up with the same story and like balance it. We're like, okay, if we get together like they did with their whole little story, people are gonna compare it to us. That's just not fair. So that's what we were nervous about, because God. I really didn't have much to be worried about, because at the end of the day, I didn't really do anything, but she was also very scared, you know, like, will the apology be enough? Blah, blah, blah. But anyways, I had a shot of alcohol. We sit down, we get the shoe boxes, and we turn on the camera and we just do it. No cuts. I made a few cuts when we like name drop some people, and she's like, take those out later. Actually, I'm like, yeah, I want to take them out. So, where's more scallops? Here they are. Look at that. Ooh. We make my Chick-fil-A video. You saw it probably. Then we're like, we need to digest and hang out. We go to her living room. Well, she gives me like a little tour. We go to a few different rooms. And wow, she has a lot of bags and shoes and lots of wigs, and like I said, it was like a museum. It had just so much stuff. And like you see it in her videos, she's like, oh, you guys have a hoarding problem. She always says it, but then when you go to her house, you're like, wow, you do have a lot of bags and shoes and wigs. Like everywhere. It was so funny to me. I was actually in awe because, you know, I'm a guy. I told her, I'm like, I'm so lucky to be a guy. There's no pressure for me to get my hairs done. Cha-ching. Nails done. Cha-ching. Makeup. Cha-ching. Purses. Cha-ching. Heels. Cha-ching. Clothes. Cha-ching. Makeup. Cha-ching. Earrings and jewelry. Cha-ching. 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 Like there's so much. It's expensive to be a pretty girl. Or a bougie girl. It costs a lot of money. You have to get a lot of stuff. And I'm like, wow, I just wear a Walmart t-shirt and hope for the best. Call it a day, you know. By the way, oh God, let me correct myself too. I'm not saying if you don't wear makeup and heels that you're not pretty. I'm just saying that type of, I said bougie, right? Like that type of lifestyle. The bling, the bling, the bling. That doesn't mean you're any more or less pretty than someone who's all natural. I'm just saying that her type of like what she wants to do. But yeah, oh my God, people are gonna twist this. Nick says if you don't wear makeup, you're not pretty. No, 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 no. Actually, I tell my friend Carly all the time. I'm like, you're very pretty. You don't even, you know, some people need makeup for a little touch. Some people, not me, but you know, like it enhances. Makeup is to enhance beauty. And I tell my friend Carly, I'm like, you are gorgeous, you know, and you don't need makeup, you know, you don't wear makeup, so. Anyways, let's not twist these things. I'm just saying, if you have purses and bags and shoes, it costs a lot. Especially her designer stuff. Yeah, so let's open. We have to do a claw. See, I always get nervous for this because they're so hard to open. Man, they're so hard to open. Like they're so nice to look at, but oh, okay, I'm doing it. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, ah, okay. I did part of the claw. Look at all that meat that just came out. Wow. So anyways, we sit on the couch in our living room after walking around. We took some photos like you saw the ones we posted on our Instagram. And we just talked about YouTube, us, people, our insecurities, our relationships. We have a lot in common. And I know people think I'm trying to be her. I know people say that all the time. I just think, like I said, we're both Tauruses. We're both born. We both like to eat. I'm naturally dramatic. Like, I don't have to be on YouTube to be dramatic, you know? My friends who knew me before YouTube will tell you that. Nick loves the attention. Like, she's not the only person in the world that likes attention. You know, lots of us do, including me. Like, obviously, I'm like, yeah, I want to be on YouTube. It's kind of funny. We have a lot in common. And we're just... That's kind of the irony too. Like I've gotten that my whole mukbang, I don't want to call it career, but the time doing these videos, I have always been called that. Oh, you're the male Trisha Paytas. Oh my God, you and Trisha need to cry on the floor together. Which wouldn't that be funny? But I would never even cry next to someone. It's embarrassing. That's why I said in the video too. It's a lot easier to be by yourself. I can't open that. Be by yourself. Share your thoughts, let your feelings out without being scrutinized. I can never do that on camera. Like, remember I went on Tosh.0 and I was so nervous because you have a million people looking at you. I can't open these. Oh, I guess we can't eat them today. Oh, I just need to cut it. Okay. So, she was very nice. I don't want people to feel like, oh, she forced you, it was uncomfortable. Maybe we got more uncomfortable with the camera on because we imagined the millions of people judging us. But once the camera went off, we clicked. And I'm not saying we're best friends. Obviously it takes time to earn trust, and it was a collaboration, but we made the most of it. I didn't get kicked out. It wasn't like, meet me here at a hotel, don't even come to my space, which, I mean, not like I would be offended by. I've done that when I've collabed with people. I don't even have a place to call home right now. I'm at my parents', but we're about to leave. I have to tell you about that too. We're about to leave in like a week or so. That's a whole long story. So I mean, I get that. It was nice. then we filmed her video. And we hung out for a little bit. And then she's like, oh, I have dance rehearsal. She was 2 hours late to her own rehearsal. And she's like, it's okay, you know. But she drove me home, and she even got out of the car to like walk me toward the door and gave me a hug. And she invited me to go see her show in Philadelphia, because you guys know I live right outside Philly. And she's like, come see the show. I'll get you in for free. Come say hi. I want to meet Orlin. And you know, people say nice things when you're leaving just to say it. But she brought it up. I mean, when did I come home? 2 days ago? Today's day 3. She's texted me today. Like, I've texted back and forth every day since I left. And she brought it up again. Like, please, I'd like to meet Orlin. So I'm like, I guess this is real. It's just shocking to me, because when you don't meet people, you imagine the best or the worst. That's why everyone loves Zach. And oh my god, Zach, if you're watching, I'm not saying that you're a mean person, but you know what I mean. Like, people, when there's silence, you get to imagine what you want that person to be. And if you enjoy watching him eat food and it's a beautiful visual feat, what he does, then yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, he's an angel from heaven, you know. And like, so you imagine, or with Trisha, I imagined the worst. I thought I was targeted over everyone else, and now I'm like, you know, I think she's just flaky on everyone, and maybe I took it too personal, but how would I have known that? You know, it's like, so that's what happens when you meet people in real life. And when I say shocked, I'm still like in shock. I can't believe that happened. And I guess everything happens for a reason. What would have happened if we collabed back then? I don't know. I may have been a bigger YouTuber faster. Maybe nothing would have happened. Who knows? No one can predict the future. No one can go back in time and fix it. I could have 5 million subs by now had she gave me my first boost. But I did, you know, I don't know. And you know, I was trying to be as sympathetic as I could in our collaborations. Like, I'm sorry for constantly messaging you. I know I had lots of reasons, but in hindsight, I'm like, I was very excited. She was kind of like, oh god, it's too much. I can understand that. I opened some fans. Now, it's different if you watch their videos and ask to collaborate. I guess it's a little bit different, but I just know from a perspective of like, oh, they're a fan. You know, like, for example, this one woman on my Instagram, I opened her DM and I responded, thank you, because she said something nice. And then every single day, over and over, back to back to back to back, hey, what's up, how are you? Calling me on Instagram, or sending me voice chats, or like voice messages, or what's up, how are you? Responding to every story. Oh my god, you're ignoring me. Hello. Oh, you're so rude. I'm like, I responded to you to say thank you. I didn't have to do that. Like, I appreciate that. But now that I'm not your daily chat, now I'm rude all of a sudden. And she unfollowed me. And I'm just like, I understand what it's like to have a lot of followers, and you can't give everyone the same amount of attention. It's impossible. And people view you like you're viewing me, but you're by yourself and you're in your own head. But you have to, it's just the weirdest thing being a YouTuber. And I was trying to be sympathetic. I was like, I can understand what it's like to have people who are like, hello, where are you? I'm here. Hello, how are you? Like, oh my god, did I do something wrong? Like, and it becomes too much. So I can understand that. Now again, it's different if it's just a fan or someone you tell to come out, but I still can understand that feeling, totally. And another way I'm kind of sympathetic is that, shoot, I just lost it. I was just thinking of it. I forget. Oh my god. What was I gonna say? Oh, I forget it. Oh, let's open this claw. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. The claw has great tasting meat. All in all, I really enjoyed my time with her, not gonna lie. And maybe we'll see each other again in the future. She's been texting every day. It's kind of, again, I'm like, wow, like. And she did tell me something interesting in our video, which I didn't ask her about off camera really, but she's like, I tend to dislike people who I'm jealous of or are similar to me. She said people who are similar to me. And then she brought up some girl on Instagram. She's like, oh, they're so similar to me and I don't like them because they're like me. Again, we have a lot in common, and I think that was awesome. That was another barrier as well. Also, you guys know, around that time I just stopped being vegan, and the vegans, not all, I don't want to stereotype, but many are cruel. They'll care more about a crab than my own health. They'll care more about a philosophy over world peace. Like, they say they're for peace, and then literally I had to cancel my meetup because I was getting threat that I'll be beat up or that my fans who came to meet me will get hurt. So I had to cancel my meetup because I was so afraid. So around that time too, ooh, shoot, what was I gonna say? I'm losing my train of thought. I can't open this. Oh, was I talking about the crab? I totally forget what I was gonna say. Do you remember? What was I talking about? Orlin.
You're talking about somebody wanting to beat you up.
No, before that, I mentioned the crab.
I don't know.
What is wrong?
I was reading something.
Oh, that's okay, honey. I forget. I was gonna say something. It had something to do with us meeting. Vegan something. They hate something.
Oh, the vegans are so mean. They prefer animals over people.
Yeah, but why did I even bring that up? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You need more omega-3.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe that just added to the excitement of seeing her. It was like the end of a tunnel, seeing light at the end. Ooh, I meet a big YouTuber. It's gonna help me overcome all these haters for how I want to eat. Was that what I was going at? I don't even remember. I don't remember what I was gonna say. So, all in all, my collaboration was good. Off camera was very comfortable, not gonna lie. And, again, I'm still iffy. I'm sure she's still iffy. It's kind of like, you know, taking it slow. And I did see some comments like, here, let me address this. Why would you do this on camera for clicks? You should have just done it in private. Okay. Had we done it in private, it wouldn't have given you closure as well. Because let's face it, you invested your time into this. You watched all my videos, you watched her videos. That's what YouTube is. It's like a diary and it's a social interaction. That's why people get so upset with cancel culture. You know, people who are losing 1 million subscribers because they did something wrong. Why do you care? How is that your business? It is your business because they told you and you made it your own by watching. It's a social interaction. You know, it's a social interaction. You feel connected to me as much as anyone else. Had we not made a video to give you some closure, people were upset for me. People still hated her. People were upset with me, thinking it was for clout. Had we not done something on camera, you would never know. And if she said it or I said it, you would just say, oh, they're lying. Now we do it for proof, and oh, you should have done it in private. I don't appreciate that either. On top of like, oh, it was fake and staged. You know darn well, had we not made a video, it's not like that's all we did. I just said we talked for hours and hours and hours privately. But had we not made a video in addition, the only reason you know about us is because we made it public to begin with. And people demanded an apology for her for how many months? You know, like, what if she apologized to me and I didn't say anything? You would still be harping her, apologize, apologize. She has to make it public. That's how YouTube is. The reason you even know who I am is because it's public. That's the nature of the beast. Everything has to be on camera. Otherwise, there's no videos. They just don't exist. So, yeah, I guess maybe some of these comments are from children, or maybe people just don't think that. I probably, when I wasn't really much of a YouTube viewer. Orlin was. I wasn't really into YouTube that much. But I'm sure I would think that, like, oh, they're just doing this. But you're so invested, and you want to have apologies. You demand them from people. People want to know answers. I'll do a Q&A discussing your answers. I'll be like addressing your concerns, and literally get 500,000 views. Why did you click it then if you don't care? Like, people are just as invested as I am, unfortunately, and fortunately too, because whatever. So let's address that. That's why. What else are people saying? people were saying, it's one thing to apologize, it's another thing to be friends. Shame on you for being her friend. I never said we're friends. I never said we're best friends. We're trying to warm up to each other. And wouldn't you want that over anger? Like, I don't know if I'll ever see her again, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna treat her any differently on camera, and vice versa. You don't live your life like that. At least I don't. Oh, scallop, yeah. This has a lot of butter. Wow, how much? I probably ate a whole stick. Mmm. What else can I address? Honey, did you see any comments that you think I should address? Oh. Doing it for attention, whatever. Again, that kind of goes in hand with what I just said. Like, how's anything on YouTube not for attention? If YouTuber, here, I told you, if you're watching someone on YouTube that says they're not doing something to be seen, then they're lying to you. Like, that's what YouTube is for. If you don't want people to listen to you, to hear your story, to experience life with you, they're not gonna grab a camera and upload it to the internet. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? If it was private, no one would have believed it or cared, or she would still gotten hate. I probably would have also got hate. I still got hate from my videos, even though I was just sharing my story. I mean, people can look at anything in any way that they want. Am I missing something? What else should I address? I feel like there's something else I needed to address about Trisha.
I don't know.
Do you know?
No. I don't know, honey.
Oh.
I'm just debating whether I should eat those or not.
What is that?
Oh, pepper. Spicy pepper.
Why would you want to eat that?
I don't know, I'm like craving something spicy.
Aww. Why? Orlin, don't do that. It's probably coated with sulfur. Put that down. That's gonna be all over your fingers, and you're gonna get spicy oils.
You guys can look at it.
Huh?
They can look at it.
So that's my experience with Trisha Paytas. It was positive. It was good. She was very nice to me, and she seemed sincerely sorry. No, this doesn't mean we're best friends. No, that doesn't mean it was fake. No, that doesn't mean I'm never gonna see her again. Maybe we will, but it is what it is, and I'm happy I did it. I'm happy that she said sorry. I feel so much better, and she said she does feel better too, and I hope you feel better. All the people who were angry, would you have felt better having it unaddressed for years? No. Like, who wants to live life like that? So I feel better. I feel, like I said, I don't feel like it is as personal as I thought. Still personal, but not maybe as personal. And she also understands that I didn't hate her guts. I was just uncomfortable. And the cameo gave flashbacks to it all. And the way she had said it just was like, oh. So anyways, it's over, and yay, good. I'm ready to move on. Shoot. That was a long 2 months. Well, yeah, I posted in May. What is it, August? So like, ever since, people still comment about, are you gonna say, when the moment I stepped into Los Angeles, I can't tell you how many, maybe 400 people commented, see Trisha Paytas, go see Trisha Paytas, go make up with Trisha, oh my god, and like hundreds of likes. So again, there's so many sides to it, like, oh, you shouldn't have seen her. People were asking us to see each other. People were sad and upset, disappointed in me or her that we met each other. People, on the other hand, are happy that we were acting like adults for once, you know? So, it also depends on the viewer. You have to remember too, when you read feedback on YouTube, the comments, I wish it would display an age. That would really help. A 12-year-old's comment may not affect or have as much, what do I want to say, well-rounded view as someone who's in their 50s. I would think, or sometimes no. It's not black and white, but man, sometimes you just have to take everything with a grain of salt. Because like I just said, you can find anything to support anything in this world. I'm getting full. I only ate half of it. Wow. I ate my claw. I don't know how to open it. Oh. Oh my god, I opened it. Oh. Oh. Oh, look at my scissors stuck. Ooh. The claw. Here comes the claw. The claw. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that's like a weird part. Oh. Oh. Let's get, ooh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. One last bite of Bloves Sauce. Smackalicious. Cheers to a happy ending. Yay! Mm. Oh my god. Is there sauce on my face? If there's sauce on my face for this video, I'm gonna be very upset. Am I clean? Thank you for your time. I'm about to go digest, take a little snoozer nap. And I'm so happy. This Los Angeles trip was one of the, probably the best trip. I've had so many great trips. And this was last minute. I literally told you I have to go to New York. I turned down 2 people who want to drive up to Pennsylvania to collab with me. I'm like, oh, sorry. Maybe later, I don't want to collab with anyone. And then last minute, as Zach's like, come over, I'm like, okay, well. Sometimes the most spontaneous, unthought out things, if you don't think it through, turn out to be the worst things of your life or the best things of your life. And this is not the best thing of my life, but this was one of the best 2 weeks of a YouTube. It has to do with the fact that I got noticed a lot. It has to do with the fact that I saw so many fans taking my photos and hugging me. It has to do with the fact that I made peace with probably the only person I really had anger toward, truly. Yes, I make exposing videos about other people, but it's not really that personal. I mean, sometimes they try to make it personal. But hers hurt the most. Hers was the first and it hurt the most, and I just ended it. And I'm so happy. And I have such good friends there who really love me and care for me and understand me, and I had a beautiful time. I'm gonna cry, oh my god. I had a wonderful time. And it was one of the best 2 weeks of my YouTube career. I'm so upset at people who are saying it's fake or you need more views or whatever, but I feel so happy. I feel so happy that it's over. And yeah. So anyways, cheers. Oh, I'm gonna get sauce over it. Let me use a napkin. Oh my gosh. Butter, 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 butter. Cheers. "2019's my year." Wow. Made a third channel. I ended the worst beef I've ever had with someone. I've had outstanding collaborations. My channel's doing well. I feel free. My marriage is great. We're out of Colombia. I'm so hopeful. And I'm so thankful for the future. And this closure with Trisha is an asset to my story. Cheers.